I know it's already been a week, man, but like after the breakup, I'm thinking about her so much and I just want to message her and just see how she's doing. Don't do it, bro. Slow down. Think with your head at this stage. I know that a breakup is very tough, and I know that you want to contact her again, and you want to resolve it and fix it straight away and get back with her immediately. But that's not the solution. That's not how you get her back. I've done this multiple times and have actually achieved and got my ex back in these situations. So stick around till the end of the video and I'll tell you exactly how I did that and the technique that I actually employed in order to do so. So, look, you probably want to get your ex back after a breakup. I know what it's like, and it requires a bit of an intricate play and an intricate strategic game, if you like, okay? Where you are thinking that, you want her back, but you can't just jump in and be overly emotional, okay? So that's the problem here, is that you're probably overly emotional and you want to dive in and you want to get her back as soon as possible, and that's all you're thinking about, okay? Your vision and your mind is clouded with this love, and oh my God, I miss her so much, I need to message her immediately. Now, we all go through the breakups. It's hard, it's tough. I completely understand the pain you're going through. It's obviously heartbreaking. So I'm sorry if you're going through a breakup right now. But now you need to think with your head, not get too emotional. And you need to understand that she needs the space and she does not want any emotional suffocation. Okay? You cannot suffocate her emotionally at this very, very precious time. Okay? If you fuck up during this time, you will lose her for good. Which leads me on to one of my successful situations whereby I was on holiday with an ex-girlfriend of mine. We were in Chicago. We'd had a beautiful 10 days. And then on the final night, she did something that pissed me off. And I kind of blew up and had an argument with her and accused her of, having one too many drinks rather than coming back to the hotel with me, because we were staying together, obviously, and having a fun night and spending a bit of time together. So I was a bit pissed off that she went and had a bit too many drinks at this bar that we were at. So I was like, so I was pissed. But the way I did it wasn't the right way. I confronted her in the wrong way, if you like, in a non-masculine way. I was overly emotional and it was an outburst. She was super pissed off the next day. And when we left on the holiday on bad terms. And so she got back to me a day or two later like, hey, I was really pissed off by what happened in the argument. It was really bad timing and you really muffled my feathers. And, I just need a bit of time to think about this and to process it. To which I said, okay, cool. I'll step back. I'll let you have a little think and we'll speak when you're ready. And that was it. And I shut my mouth and I walked away. Now, as much as I wanted to, apologize. Oh, sorry, babe, I really fucked up. Let's talk about this. Let's just fix this right now. And, I really, no, babe, let's just forget about it. You don't need time. Let's just fix it. That was the mistake I could have made. But luckily, I thought with my mind. I read so much stuff about it online. I watched a bunch of different YouTube videos to educate myself even further and further and further to keep stacking those skills and that knowledge. And then eventually, I spoke to her 10 days later and I reached out and I said, hey, babe, I hope you've had some time to think about it. I hope you're doing well. Let's have a conversation. Okay. And that was it. And she was like, yeah, okay, cool. Let's have a conversation. So I'd given her that space. And during that conversation, I was like, look, yes, it was my mistake. I handled it poorly, but I was annoyed at you because of this, this, and this, but I could have handled it better moving forward. So I explained my mistake, but also explained why I was annoyed. And then I eventually managed to win her back through that. But it was mainly because of the 10 days time that I gave her for the space. That's what won the situation back over. That's what won my ex back over. So, GAG the WIMP that is trying to make you break that no contact, crush that WIMP and be like, no, I need to take the time. Don't break the rule. Give it some time, at least 1 to 2 weeks, okay? Not days. Don't give it hours or days. Give it 1 to 2 weeks at a very, very, very minimum. I gave it 10 days because it wasn't an official breakup. Now, in the case that you want to get your ex back, you have to give her that time and the process to come to you and to also miss you. Okay, so here it is. I want to wrap it up here at the end of this video. I want to wrap it up and tell you, this is the real secret to actually getting it done. So, don't let your emotions overtake you in this scenario. Try to think of your head a little bit more and try to remember this video and what I'm going to say to you. But You want to focus on yourself. You want to hit the gym during that little break period. You want to go for a run. You want to think about a new career. You want to think about maybe moving somewhere new. You want to think about how you can progress your life forward and start actually doing that during the time. That is the real secret to this success and how to win her back. Because when you start feeling good about yourself again and start developing your personality and you as a person, that's when you're going to succeed, and that's when you're actually going to win her back telepathically. When you reach back out to her after the no contact, you only reach back out when you feel like you're not desperate for her anymore. It's at that point that you will get her back. Because when you're not desperate for her anymore emotionally and you've moved, not necessarily fully moved on, but you've hit the gym, you feel good about yourself, you're feeling more comfortable and confident, and you've waited at least a couple of weeks to get back to her, to get back in touch, you can then reinitiate conversation, not an emotional message, a very clean, clear message. Hey, just wanted to catch up, saw something and thought of you. Free for a chat, keep it simple, keep it easy. That's how you win her back. If you do that, you will win your ex back, and you will have the power back on your side of the court. Hope you enjoyed this one.